Hi everyone, welcome to Tuesday's English lesson. So I'd like you to start off please by writing the date and skill into your book. So the date is Tuesday the 2nd of March 2021 and the skill is to write a diary entry from the spider's perspective. So pause the video and have a go at that now please. Okay, well done. So our starter for today then, we're going to be looking at the suffix full, F-U-L. So the suffix full means full of. We can add the suffix full to the end of a root word. And we know that a root word is a word that makes sense on its own. And of course, a suffix is just a couple of letters or a few letters at the end of the root word. For example, cheerful. So cheer is the root word and full is the suffix. And the full of cheerful means full of cheer. So full of happiness. So I would like you to write 3 words using the full suffix. Okay, so you can pause the video and have a go at that now. You've got to be careful with this one. It's a little bit tricky. Okay, here are some examples. So we have careful, forgetful. Yellow class, no, I'm forgetful quite a lot. Colourful, powerful. That's a good one, isn't it? Delightful, peaceful, and wonderful. So if you had any of them, you can double check your spelling and give it a tick. If you had any different ones, then well done. Okay, give them a tick as well once you've checked them with your adult. If you got the spelling right, of course. If not, you can have a little correction, can't you? Right, so today then, we are going to be writing the first part of our diary entry from this perspective, the perspective of the spider. So of course, this is what we've been working on since we came back last week. And we are going to be doing our extended write over 2 days this week. So we will start it today and we will finish it off tomorrow. So that's why we're just going to write the first half today. So we're going to be writing in character, so we will be writing in first person. So think back, what does first person mean? Can you remember? So we use I, my, and we when we're writing in first person, aren't we? Because we are writing as if we were the spider in this story. So for example, I felt delighted because the family finally realised that I would make the perfect pet. So definitely first person is important, isn't it? So I'd like you to now think about the other key features of a diary entry that we will use today. So we talked about this last week. It seems like a long, long time ago now. But see if you can have a little think back. You could talk to your talk partner or your adult, or just have a think if you're on your own. And pause the video and think about the key features of a diary entry now, please. Okay, so the features of a diary entry. Let's see how many you got. We have got adjectives, of course. Adjectives are what kind of word? What do adjectives do? They are a describing word. Well done if you said that. Thoughts and feelings. So, of course, you'll be doing the thoughts and feelings of your character, the spider. But you might also like to think about how the other characters might be feeling. So maybe when the spider becomes the family pet, you might think about how the family are feeling then as well and say, I could see that the family were really happy because they took me out on lots of walks and we were always smiling or something. So you could do it that way as well. Past tense. Which suffix do we use when we are talking about the past tense? Pause the video, see if you can remember. So it's the ed suffix, isn't it? So if we're talking about past tense, we quite often use the ed suffix and words like was and thought, things like that, because we're talking about things that have already happened. Chronological order. So what is chronological order? Can you remember what that means? So chronological order is the order in which the events happened, so the actual order that they took place. So we might use time conjunctions to keep it in chronological order, say first, then next, later on, things like that. First person we've talked about already, I, me, and we. I, my, I can't say that. I, we, and my. Got that one all jumbled up, didn't I? The date, of course, we put the date at the beginning of a diary entry. Time conjunctions we've already talked about. And you might want to start your diary with Dear Diary. You might also have said that at the bottom of the diary you want to write who it's from, so you might put love from Miss Bulford. Obviously don't write Miss Bulford because your name is probably not Miss Bulford, but you can of course write your own name, sign it off for whoever it's from. Okay, so as I said, we are only going to be writing the first part of our diary entry today. So these are the events that we will be writing about in this lesson. So firstly, you'll talk about the spider dancing in front of the family because none of their pets could dance like the spider. Then you can talk about how the spider tried to show the family how clean she was because their pets were not very clean. And then you might like to talk about this, how the spider showed the family that she could feed herself unlike their other pets. And of course, whichever event you created last week will also go into this first half of our diary entry today. So I know some of you talked about being able to play games, and her being intelligent, things like that. So whatever your extra event was, you can flick back and you can include that in today's lesson as well. Okay, so you will need your story map from last Friday to help you with your extended write today. And you will also need your keyword plan from yesterday. So please make sure that you've got them ready now. If you haven't, you can just pause the video and go and grab them, or flick back through your book to double check you've got them now. If not, we will carry on. So your task is to write the first part of your diary entry from the perspective of the spider. Remember to write in past tense too. Of course, that's one of our features, isn't it? Let's have a look at the example below. So we've got our date over here. And we've got Dear Diary. This week I decided I wanted to become a family pet. First, I crawled across the bright pink, fluffy carpet and showed the family what a good dancer I am. I thought they would be delighted, but they screamed, "Ah, spider!" The next thing I knew, I was being thrown outside. I felt so disappointed. Why didn't they want me as their pet? Then I had a brilliant idea. I crawled into the slippery bath to show them I could wash myself. I expected Mum to be thrilled, but she was terrified and washed me away. I couldn't believe it. I was very upset. Okay, so your steps to success for today then. I hope you liked that example. Your steps to success. You must write a diary entry in chronological order. You should write in first person and in past tense. You could include adjectives and feeling words in your diary entry, and you might include a variety of time conjunctions. So of course this will be your must, should, could and might for tomorrow's lesson as well. So don't worry if you don't include all of these today. Of course you can aim to, but if maybe the variety of time conjunctions or you only get a few feeling words in today's write, you can then include more when you are writing tomorrow. So I would like you now please to pause the video and use your plan and all of your amazing skills to write the first part of your diary entry. Well done. Right, your plenary for today then. I would like you to think about how you would summarise this story and have a go at answering the question, what does summarise mean? Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed today's lessons. I can't wait to read all of your amazing diary entries once they're finished. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye!